To Passive 360, another week has gone by. It is the 29th of March, the last 360 of March. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for showing up. This is being broadcast on many, many, many YouTube channels. And right now, I'm going to go to my YouTube channel to make sure it's okay and turn it over to Red, and I'll be back.
Thank you very much, Marty. Hello, Chris Johnson. How you doing? Good to be here once again on 360. Yes, last one of March. And things are starting to hot up, aren't they, at the moment on passive land as far as the ecosystem is concerned. We've got a few things to run through with you about that and bring you right up to date with what is going on and what we want you guys to be focusing on at the moment. So we've got a lot to go through. I'm going to hand it over to Chris now, and then I'm going to check my YouTube as well. Chris.
Hey, guys, what's happening? Nice to see you. I guess I'll check mine as well in a minute. Let me do the birthdays. There's 3 today. I am just trying to figure out how to get there. I think I found it. And I apologize. Here we go. Hey, Bistrick Stefak is his birthday today. Happy birthday. Patricia Conway, happy birthday. Debbie Arvidas Open, which is a girl I went to school with. Happy birthday to you. Let me get back to where I'm supposed to be now. Listen, guys, big pop-up in the back office. I'm sure we'll talk about that here in a minute. I have been doing many, many things to keep my mind off and passive. Would you believe that? Why? Because it's just, to me, it's too exciting. And I can't, I'm sleeping really good now. But when I start thinking about it, it's almost like craziness for me. So you want to know the solid truth? I'm trying to keep my mind away from it because I want to be able to concentrate on everything else. It's completely the excitement has taken all my concentration away from me. So when Marty gives me the thumbs up, I'll just completely shut up. Marty, you ready? No. And I want to apologize. Marty DeGarmo played a mean trick on me last week, but you all got it. Just to let you know, Marty DeGarmo, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's all yours.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll try to refresh my memory. Something to do with when I finish this, I want click. It was good timing though. Anyway, they figured it out. Hello, everyone. As you know, like Chris said, there is a pop-up back there that talks about that we have joined alliances with the that women's event, which is a big deal. It's a big deal. Obviously, I mean, just guessing that Susan had something to do with that. She opens a lot of doors for Passive. And there's something I had brought up in the lives, and I want to bring it up a little bit here. You know, we to really put an impact of what we have going for us, could any of us personally afford to hire anybody on the stream team? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Could we afford the money that was spent to get our name on that train station? Absolutely not. I mean, Burj Khalifa, absolutely not. So what we have working for us is an empire that's working for us. And I think people think, well, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Every time something's mentioned by myself, Red, or Chris, if it's an idea to do or something after we get moving, you get your links. People say, oh, I don't know how to do that. Listen, I'm going to say this again. You don't have to do any of it. You just have to get in. You have to get all your stuff together. You have to redirect where you want the apples to go, and you're good to go. But what I'm saying is, and I've never mentioned marketing, okay? I don't mention marketing. I'm saying there's a way to share this business and have fun doing it and build your business faster. Flat out. You don't make it hard. I guarantee all of you, including myself, Red, Chris, you share things that you like. You do. You went to a restaurant, you tell us, oh, you got to go there. It was amazing. Or you go to a movie. It was a movie and they good. Yeah, it was really good. Boom. None of these places, that restaurant, MGM, Hollywood, they don't pay you any commissions for that. If you get into mail, for example, low-hanging fruit, you get in, you could go to people and say, they're going to write you at your old email because that's all they know. Don't go hand them your email. Let them write you, and they'll have a response. You could set up a response. The response will be, hey, I am no longer using this. You could take this email. This is where I am now. I went here because it's unlimited, and there's no cost. And there's so many other things involved. And then you can bring up all of the extra bells and whistles. Don't do it all at once. Don't shoot everything at one time. You don't need to. They're going to write you because they want to. They get to you. They're talking to you. They're going to ask you, hey, is it possible for me to get this? Yeah, it's free. Of course, here. Send them the link to mail, and they're in. Don't worry about sending autoresponder. That's not necessary. Once they're in, guess what? They're in the ecosystem for life. Unless they opt out, but there's no reason to. They didn't pay anything. Then while they're in there, they're going to see that you might even say it. By the way, there's 3 other free products or 2 other free products. You got to check it out. They don't cost anything. And then they start looking at the mail and going, wait a minute, it says you can send a video email. Yes, instantly. You're kidding me. No, it has that. It has this. And when you add that, because somebody else might share mail that you shared with, but they may not emphasize one part of it. They might emphasize the other part that they like the best. You bring in 10 people, and the good chance is 20%, which should be 2 people, will bring in 5 or 6 people. And that'll go on and on and on and on. That's leveraging what you're doing. I know a lot of people want to get that ladder, put it up the top of the tree, and go get that top apple. It's just not necessary. You can if you want. Now, what you want to do for the top apples, which if you're going for more and more people than you could do by sharing, that's when you pay the company some of your profits and say, hey, I want you to run extra traffic for me. And it will blow you away, everybody. I'm telling you. And that's the easiest way. If you want to be a big-time marketer, let Unpassive do it for you. You're going to look like an expert. These people are going to come in like crazy, and they're going to go, wow, this guy or lady really knows what they're doing. But you don't need to know anything. They come in, you're building your team, you're using money that you've created from getting paid commissions, putting it back in as an investment in your own business. It only makes sense. And that can be done many, many ways. And by the way, when these links come out and we can find out what's going on, look, I have no problem sharing things because I want everybody to do well. I want everybody to do well. And just picture, you don't have to be a mathematician. The company is going to be the biggest company in the world. This is my opinion, Marty DeGarmo, okay? The biggest company now, one of them is Apple's $2 trillion a year. 2T. Now, I don't need to do the math here, but if we become a 1T or a 2T, and we know commissions are paid out, I mean, just start wrapping your head around this, because nobody, even if they have a key, they could get in the back door, they could slide under the fence. Nobody can get in unless they get into a founder. So start focusing on the next chapter, because the next chapter could happen any day. Look, we don't have to have a webinar to tell us what's coming next. That webinar already happened. Now they might, but I think you're going to open up one day, you're going to go in the back office, and there is Connect. Okay, now they might have a webinar. We're having a webinar on Wednesday or Thursday, and guess what? They're going to have it from the back office. You're just going to log in and get in the webinar. No clicking links, none of that. So think about all that anyway. And I want people to realize you can do anything I'm saying. I'm not here trying to razzle dazzle you. I'm making it as simple as you can, because most people that say they're marketers, they're really not. They're just a little better than bad, okay? But most of them don't make any money. So do this, do what I said, share it. You share now. People come in, they'll shop, and Unpassive, thank God, will never run out of things that they're going to put in there to offer to people. especially if it's a solution to make things better. So anyway, that's all I have right now. Red, over to you.
Thank you very much, Marty. Okay, so I want to talk actually about the pop-up and OConnect, how it's all going to, in my opinion, going to work out, and what I'm kind of getting from it and suggesting that you guys should be doing. So you've hopefully all seen the new pop-up. The pop-up's been there for a few days now, but they've been editing the bottom half of it over the last 2-3 days, and the latest update says new updates on it, and the next OConnect event will be directly from your ecosystem. That is one update of 3. Update 2 of 3 and 3 of 3 are coming. Let's just stick at the moment with that first update. I still believe that we are on track to see this in our back office of OConnect, of the ecosystem, as was promised, within March. Now, I'd be very surprised if we went over. If we do, we do, and I'm sure there's a very good reason for it, but I'm still expecting, as Marty says, to wake up one morning and it's going to be there. Now then, here is what my take on it is, and I think I'm pretty much on the money, is that we will be able to use it for free for a period of time, whether that's a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, we haven't been told now. But it's going to be internal, guys. It's not going to be external. That is going to be everybody who has an OMail address at the moment and has access to that ecosystem. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this is because it's still part of our job as a brand ambassador founder to have this product tested within this environment. Remember, we've been looking and using and going in and out of OConnect with an external link. So it's a standalone external. This is now being integrated, migrated over into the ecosystem, and it needs testing. The way to test it is us as founders to individually have the use of it, go in and out of it. The system doesn't know whether one day there's going to be 1,000 people using it, and then the next moment there's going to be 100,000 people using it. This is all part and parcel of why we need to do our part to use it internally. Make sure, guys, that if you are having any OConnect webinars with other founders, with other people within the ecosystem, that you keep it like that for now, okay? Your warm market, your contacts that you have, I know we're itching at the bit and we're waiting for those links, but let's not burn that warm market. Let's do our job. Let's use this time to get to know how OConnect works. You're going to be amazed. You're going to be absolutely blown away when you see the user panel. The user panel on OConnect is just going to light up like a Christmas tree. There's going to be bells, whistles, there's going to be tabs all over the place, and you are going to want to play with it. How is the best way of playing with it? Set up a webinar. Invite a few of your OFounder friends. Let's have a webinar. We are certainly going to do our part to have webinars, and the part of having the webinars will be orientation amongst the foundership to get you used to OConnect. It is vitally important that you know your way around OConnect. Why? Because if you are going to be reselling this product, guess what people are going to do? They're going to ask questions. They're going to say, what does it do? How does it work? What does it look like? Does it do this? Does it do that? Can I do this? Can I do that? Etc. The best way of being able to answer honestly, truthfully, and with knowledge is to use it yourself, is to get to know it, the ins and outs, how it all works, what it does, what it doesn't do. And then you are going to have a much better experience as a user, but more importantly, you are going to have that knowledge to be able to answer any questions. Let's go on to 2 of 3 and 3 of 3 of the updates in there. What do I personally think they're going to be? I think they're going to be the next stages of what we're going to see within the ecosystem. That is the referral links. And then it is going to be, let's pay for it. And then all of the bits and pieces all come together. That's OKYC. That is the wallets. That is paying for the product or packages or however it's going to be. Okay. That is the next updates as far as I'm kind of feeling. I might be completely off target with it, but I don't think I am. I think that is the progression that we are going to see. When I say we are nearly there, I really mean we are nearly there. It is just a question now of this last little part, having the other bits and pieces in place. Remember, during all this as well, we're going to have a new updated themed ecosystem to go along with it. This is also going to update OMail. This is also going to update ONet all at the same time. The amount of information overload that we are going to get is going to be on par with the OConnect webinar we had, except we're going to be having it almost daily. I would not be surprised if this starts in essence very, very shortly, within the next couple of days. We will have to wait and see. We are still going on what we know, and what we know is what we were told. And we were told that OConnect will be in our ecosystem by the within the month of March. We haven't been told anything different. So until we hear anything different, that is what we are going with. Anyway, that's it from me. Probably have a little bit more when Chris Johnson jogs my memory. Over to you, Chris.
I'm jogging your memory. Before you go, my contacts. Talk to me about it. The new something in the back office, OES, I tried telling you this morning. You know nothing about that? You know anything about that yet?
No, I haven't seen it. What was that?
Actually, Julie Wen brought it to my attention. I said, let me see if I can get Red's attention. And my contacts now in your OES. Now, I didn't notice it before. Just like in the old founders, you have everyone's information and you can actually download it or whatever to a whatever, and you can see the people who aren't registered. Now you have their phone number there. You don't have to go back to old founders, and you can
that's been
message.
That's been there for a while, Chris. I brought this up a couple of weeks ago.
All right, let me fire Julie Wen. Hold on.
get with the program. That's been there now.
I think you brought it up a couple of weeks ago, right?
About 2 weeks ago, when me and Marty were saying they've been doing a lot of work in the back office. OConnect Contacts was one of them, and the other one was the introduction of the user manuals at the same time in that profile section. But yeah,
it doesn't hurt to bring it back up, though, Chris.
It doesn't.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm talking to Julie right now. You know, thank you. That's
No
okay.
problem.
You're right. Good reminder. Good reminder. And I'm just starting to think about, and I got to throw this out there, even though I'm not supposed to. I want to say something. I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of complaints. I'm not going to lie about certain people doing certain other things. And some people are cross promoting. They're doing it the wrong way. And this is what I'm going to tell you straight up. Block them, ignore them. If those individuals want to join a MLM, which is most lost money, let them. Just ignore them and block them. It's not worth it. I want to put this clear to everyone. 1 year after we get our links and start making money here, you're going to have a 1 year re-sign up fee. And Ashbafar and the corporate remembers all these things that have been going on. And I'm just saying, be careful with it. I personally don't care what you do. Okay. But the rules state cross promoting is taking advantage of the 1 million founders that we have because you came across something that you think's the latest and the greatest. And I call BS on it. I'm sorry, but I'm only bringing it up because I'm getting a lot of people bringing it to my attention. Me, I have ignored it. I've also blocked it. Am I talking mean to the individual that are doing it? No, I'm just letting you know, man, be nice. You're saying some pretty bad things about people that I love, my friends, including my boss, the big guy in the sky there. I don't put up with that stuff. I'm sorry. If you are breaking the NDA, shame on you. it will come back to you and bite you in the ass. And that's my final word on it. So you don't have to call and complain to me. Simply block those individuals. Corporate knows all about them. Now, on a brighter note, I'm excited, except when I come across stuff like that. I said, process of elimination. All right. Process of elimination is getting rid of these people out of your life. I don't care if they're a founder or they're a non-founder. Get rid of them. They're not doing anything but trying to pull you. What they're doing is taking advantage of what they know is 1 million people in this company, 1 million good people. All right. And the promises they're making, listen, if Unpassive, and I think I told this to Marty or Red, one of these two guys, if Unpassive was taking money out of my pocket every single month and keep going, I would probably question it, but they never have. I paid one time $97. I've got a lot of information, and I guess some people are just impatient. And sometimes I understand impatient, but then I think about that I never really had to do anything, or do I have to do anything? Why would I ruin a good thing? So to any individual out there that's doing things against the NDA, like cross-promoting, and I don't care, you can threaten me all you want, it doesn't matter to me. All right. Unpassive is the greatest thing out there. There's nothing out there to compare it to. But if you feel like you want to jump on other shiny things, that's your business. You go right ahead. You just don't involve other founders. All right. Period. No one needs to call all three of us and make complaints about that. We already know it's okay. All right. In the end, they're going to lose out because they want to jump. MLM guys, there's so many people in this company that have been in MLM companies. You got to lose that. Get it out of your head. This is not MLM. We're a real brick and mortar business that's going to change the world, not make you promises. All right. And you only paid once. I don't care what they said. So ignore the individuals that are being negative right now, because I've never seen nothing negative about Unpassive. The only thing I've seen about negative about it is people like that. So stay clean, stay happy, put God first in everything you do, because I tell you what is coming our way is something so great. And like I said, I've tried not to think about it because I'm overexcited. And I don't even think that's possible. I think Unpassive should do another little tool there called overexcited, because that's what you should be. All right. Ash Mafar never said do anything. Don't quit your job. Keep doing what you're doing. Let it happen. Here's the greatest part right now. When he meant let it happen, it's happening now. It's soon to happen. I can't wait to play with Old Connect. You heard what Ash said last time. I'm going to get it in your back office. And I don't even care about what day he said or didn't say. All I know is when I get it, I'm going to be going like crazy. I will be doing Bless webinars with us, just the founders. I'll be talking to people, because why? That to me is my magical tool to get out to the world. Once those links kick in, you better believe I told you I'll be knocking on people's doors. Businesses, big business, mom and pop shops. Listen, I want you to try something out. And I'm going to give you another secret. I will be advertising in newspapers saying if you own a business and you do a lot of these Zoom communications, you got to see what we're offering here. Come on at 7:00 every Tuesday and every Thursday. If you're interested, here's the link at 7:00. Come on, and I'm going to give you codes, whatever you want to check out this new business, this new company, this thing that's going to improve your company. Period. There's another great secret. Am I a marketer? No, I'm not no marketer. I'm a freaking auto worker. I'm a guy that worked his whole life, and I thought, man, this is it. Working your whole life is not the answer. Unpassive has answered as Red said, ticked off every box in my life. It's ticked every box off. Is it taking too long? No. Listen, I've got nothing but time in my life, just like all of you. I waited 32 years to retire. I never thought, man, when's it going to happen? Well, I knew it was going to happen. Technically, I already know what is going to happen when Unpassive really goes crazy. All right, which is link, going to you. And it's up to you. You can explode yourself by doing you can call yourself a marketer. It's not hard to do. Talk about it. I'm going to shout out Narelle Workon again, making phenomenal videos, creativity. She's doing it all on her own. She's not asking for help. She jumped in, she dug her heels into the ground, and she's making these great videos. Marty DeGarmo, Julie Wen. Who else is making them out there? I see them. I love them. That's all it's taken. And let me tell you what. The reward, you can't even count the rewards that's coming your way by simply doing nothing. But if you put a little bit of effort into it, the rewards are endless, guys. That's why I am overexcited. All right, because I know Christmas morning I'm always excited, but on Passive, I get that 360 mixed up all the time. Every day Christmas. Every day waking up, seeing something new. Every day, you don't have to do the same thing over and over, like go to work. Break the cycle. You don't have to even break the cycle. Passive has done that for you. So stay excited. All right. I don't have a lot to say today, as you can see. But I want to knock out people that are freaking idiots. Sorry about my language. And I want to let the rest of you know, 99.9% of you out there, there's 1% that are sour for some reason. Thank God that I have you as my brothers and sisters. Thank God you're smart enough to jump into Unpassive and realize that your life's going to change and you're going to change a lot of other lives. And you better be thinking ass before, and including people that talk about it all the time that got you involved in it. I'm always going to be grateful for Peter Shore for getting me this in. You know, I'm always going to be thankful for Red and Marty for teaching me the way along the path of how to become let's just say a loudspeaker, how to get people's attention. And you know what? None of us really had to get anyone's attention. The words above our head on Passive, to me, when people see that word, listen, in a month's time, I believe, no one's going to be saying in the world, what's Unpassive? No one's going to be saying that. They might say it now because they don't really know. But in a month, 2 months down the road, everyone's going to say, my God, did you see what Unpassive did today? Do you see what these people are, they're enjoying their lives? That is what Unpassive is going to do for all of you. And we won't even get into the blessed part. We already know what that's going to do, but be thankful, be grateful that there's a man out there who actually cares about you, probably for the first time in your life. I guarantee you, your boss don't even like you if you're working right now. And that's okay. Most bosses don't. But I got the greatest boss in the world. He's a brother to me, like these two are brothers to me. So be grateful, be thankful, stay positive, stay smiling. Process of elimination, get rid of negative, and your life will be great. All right. There's my spiel. Marty or Red, it's back to you guys.
All righty. Chris, I want to tell you something in front of everybody on 360. If before the show you ever say to me that you have nothing again, I'm going to block you. Okay? Just so you know, you're going to get blocked.
I think we should put him on first.
No, I know he did more than he talked more than all of us combined. Anyway, no, I agree with, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole with who's doing whatever. You have all been told. All of us have been burnt. I never mentioned anybody's name. Obviously, some people will mention my name in return, but that's okay. It means nothing to me. If you're getting the negative or you're getting fished upon to try to get to join something, that's your fault because you can block everything. I don't get any of that. Why? I don't want to hear it. If somebody comes up and says something on Facebook and I friended them and they say a conversation, hey, would you be willing? Click, they're gone. 2 billion people, I got to talk to that one person? No, I'm done. Why? Because negativity is not a good thing. Listen, if you hang around negativity long enough through osmosis, it's like if negativity was green and you're white. If negativity rubs up you against you long enough, you become a lime color. You may not go green, but it does wear on you. So get rid of it. It does you no good. They're not, if it's so great, why are they fishing in Unpassive, right? I mean, if I was a marketer, I would grow a business. I could grow a business while doing Unpassive and not mention anybody here. That's a marketer. But I guarantee a lot of these businesses are bringing in founders. Why? Because they don't market. They're just bringing in founders. If they do it first, then you're not going to be able to do it. Just a news flash. I told you how it worked. Listen, I don't. If you want to do it. Whatever you're going to do. People say, "Oh, if I'm out of here, and I'm going to blame you." Don't blame me. I didn't go talk to you about anybody. I could care less. I'm worried about people who eventually are going to have to buy products. And if they don't have the money because they ran off to the left or ran off to the right, looking at something that might do something in the meantime, it's a waste of money. I'm allowed to say that. You don't have to like it. I'm not mentioning anything. I don't care what business it is. We've seen them all. Stick with it. We've been this long. If you hear negative, unplug it. I don't get these things. I don't get these calls. I hear it from Chris. I don't. Otherwise, I wouldn't know it. I hear it from a couple of people. I don't. Oh, this guy said something on a video. I wouldn't know it. I don't go there. I don't hang around there. If somebody's, listen, there's a difference between negative and scared. If I'm talking to somebody that comes across negative, but they're really scared, I can find out in a couple minutes. But if you come across somebody negative, no matter what you say, that negative comes out, you're not in my world. I take you out of my world. You can go do what you want. It's a big planet, but you're not in my world. Do the same thing. It'll be better for you in the long run. If you want to go do something else, nobody here can stop you. Nobody's going to try to stop you. I'm going to try because I want the best for you. That's it. That's all the reason. I'm not out to get anybody. I don't care who's doing it. I don't care how old they are. I don't care how young they are. I don't care if it's a woman or a man. I would say this. I've said this from the very beginning. Don't jump into these other things. It will not work in the long run. A lot of them work in a sprint, but if you're not the first one to take off when that gun goes off, you're going to lose at the end of the 100-yard dash. You're going to go there and you're lucky if you have your pants on. Anyway, I just want to say, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not good. It goes nowhere. So you guys know. The ones that know. The ones that don't, they're going to go for it. Hey, go for it. But I wish you wouldn't. That's all. I just wish you wouldn't. Do I want people that are looking for other things to make money? Do I wish them well? Absolutely. Absolutely. I know people personally that can market that went and got a side job until Unpassive launches. Unpassive's not unemployment. It's a business. If we didn't know being founders that it was being created, one day it would launch. We go, oh, this is the best thing I ever saw. We know the journey. We've been on the journey. You see what's going on. Really, Helen Keller could see this is the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life, but without even trying. I mean, all the stuff they've done. I'm not going anywhere. You couldn't make me go anywhere no matter what. You offer me 100,000, 200,000, 500,000. Oh, go here. I wouldn't go. Telling you right now, I wouldn't go. Because I know what we have is so much bigger than anything that's out there in the world. Anything. There's nothing even close. You go to a business, you look at it for 20 minutes, I can tell you you'll be dead in a month. You'll be dead in 3 months. But you want to do it, do it. That's the last I want to talk about that kind of stuff. Let's be positive. Positive is we're in on passive. Links are going to be coming out soon. We got the best dream team in the world, and everybody that comes in non-passive has to go through a founder. What else do you need to hear? Anyway, that's all I have for today. Red, you got any more?
There's one thing I'm going to finish with, guys. When we see Connect in your back office, obviously in your ecosystem, obviously go and play, go and have a look. You are going to be a bit like rabbit in the headlights. You are going to go, oh my word, what is all of this? Don't stress, okay? We will be there with you. The company will be there with you to make sure you understand how it operates, how it works, and the functionality of it. We will walk you through all of them. I'm sure there's going to be many of us leaders that are going to do workshops on it to help you guys. We're going to break it right down. We're going to have sessions, etc. Guess what we're going to use to teach you guys how to use it? Yep, we are going to be using Connect. All right, so have fun with it at the beginning. It's not going to break if you use it. Okay, you're not going to blow anything up. You're not going to lose your account. It's not going to freeze anything like that. Okay. But if you want to know how to use it correctly, professionally, and all the rest of it, then we will be doing some workshops to get you on your way. That's it from me, Marty.
Looks like Chris doesn't have anything. Oh, you don't? Thank God.